Hi Aries, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of August. Woo! That was a lot. And there may be something you're coming out of, something that's changing. I feel like it's something you're leaving behind. A decision that you've made. And it feels like the decision that you have made involves leaving someone out. And yet it is enabling you to look at what that situation did to you emotionally and give you the strength that you are not going to repeat what happened. And so it's almost like it's showing you clearly what you don't want so that you can stick to tried and tested routes, be that from people or situations or things like tools. You have tools that are long-standing that you can rely on, and there's something about what happened that I feel you're it's almost like you're defiantly closed off to. You're like, nope, not anymore. Like you've learned your lesson, and it's some kind of lesson that where you felt very stabbed in the back in some way, and it's something habitual or something connected to habits, ones that keep you chained to something. So I feel that you're really looking at that in August, and you may be doing a lot of deep contemplation about how you can shift the dynamic externally and within yourself so that what you're building is protected, or that you can rely on the things that you have built that are solid, that are already in place, but you also retain an awareness of the people, places and things that are and have not got your best interests at heart, or that they've got their best interests at heart. And so it's not the things that are not serving you. And I feel like there's some kind of habit, and the habit that's caught up in this is something that you're looking at changing, making a change, like a really clear change of, it feels like an upgrade in how you value yourself and what you bring to the table. So it feels like you are giving yourself a new start, or looking out for new opportunities, and then maybe a new opportunity coming in, something that you're willing to work hard at, a new offer and a new start. So this may be a new work offer, and I feel like you're leaving behind something that felt pretty toxic in some way, some kind of habit or something that you worked on that didn't work out. That's something that wasn't what it looked like to start off with, something that changed you and put you in a compromised positions. It could have been something that also drained you. It might have drained something in your finances, or it might have drained you mentally. It might have just made you exhausted. So I feel that you may be protected from continuing to experience that, and you've learnt your lesson from that of not giving too much, I feel, or just seeing the signs before things get out of hand. So not giving your power away and not overextending yourself. Ooh, this new opportunity coming in August looks very promising so far. Something that you will get clarity over is what long-term goal that you're working towards, what's happening with that, and what it looks like to move it forwards. So maybe you're finding the right people to assist you, who you can rely on, or relying on yourself and taking a more jovial attitude towards it, more playful attitude. So it might be that you need more sunshine, or you need to get out more, get more playtime, go ride a horse, or snuggle up with your blankie, or plant some flowers, sunflowers. These are sunflowers from my garden. So Aries, and yeah, this whatever it is you go through, or you might have been through it in July. So August might be like a reset for you. But there's something, if it hasn't happened by the end of July, in August there is some kind of change that you make, because you are I feel like you're protecting your heart, protecting your emotions. And in making that change, it actually strengthens your sense of self. So Aries is the Fool card, and the Fool is all about brand new beginnings and starting out on a new journey, and clarity and truth for you are pointing the way. So you know the direction that you want to head, and you will face it bravely, knowing that you are standing in your own truth. You're transparent about what you're doing, about your part. And there are things about this new direction, or this new offer, that you actually don't know. But you're willing to put the time in to craft what needs to be crafted, and do the work. Wow, these cards are taking a long time to come out. That's better. I was going to say we'll be here forever. Ooh, wow. I feel like whatever this offer is in August, it actually feels clearly aligned with your purpose and destined for you. And there's a very strong chance of success with it, with what you're doing. And I feel like it's something that you're building that's to do with you, or your purpose, or your business, or what you bring to the world, what you bring to the table. It's very much involved with you as a person. So it's from your heart and soul, Aries. And it looks very favorable. The timing looks good. And I feel that you will be doing a lot of deep soul searching, contemplation about the journey that you've been on in the last few months, and where you've come to now, and arriving at this point of, feels like a point of reckoning. like you are sinking deeper into your own purpose and recognizing how important it is for you to step up and play your part, do what your heart is asking you to do. And you may have a decision to make to do with this adventure that you're on, or venture that you're on. And I feel like it's to do with putting yourself first, or choosing yourself, choosing to invest in yourself, Aries. Ooh. So August is going to be self-investment month. So the only, or maybe not the only, but one of the main things that could hold you back could be procrastination, actually physically doing something. There may be something physical action that needs to be taken, that you may be challenged to take it because of all the other things pulling at you. I guess it's like if you have a job and then you have a hobby or two, it's trying to find the time to balance all those things. So it may be that you have lots of demands being made on you in August, and you struggle to, like, it's like you're pushing or pulling, to fighting your corner to just get done what you want to get done because of all the other demands. That's what it feels like. That's a 7, that's an 8. But generally, with the sun, I feel like there's light shed and clarity coming for you in terms of your direction and what you're choosing to do. And so you may be strategizing on how to organize your day, I heard, your day, or organize your time as well. Ooh, and in doing so, you are creating stability for yourself. And you may also be looking at moving house, or okay, I can read this another way as well, Aries. For some of you, it may be that just when you're getting this new work offer and starting off on your embarking on your new adventure, which feels full of promise and really divinely aligned and fortuitous, and just when that happens, you may also at the same time meet someone, a new love interest, or there may be someone who comes into your life through this new work situation who is some kind of soulmate. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but it very well could be for those of you who are single. And it may be that at the time this person comes in and you meet this person, that you are on the defense because your focus is on your work. But this person has long-term commitment in mind, but you have long-term commitment to your work in mind, and looking at some kind of contract or collaboration that's happening to do with that. You might also be signing some paperwork to do with a house in August, or a building, or it could be to do with work or some kind of contract, work contract. And the work contract may be something really solid, but it might be a bit slow to get it off the ground for it to actually transpire. But it's solid and dependable, so it's got long-term potential, as does this friendship or relationship of someone who is romantically interested in you, or just interested in your heart and soul and your being and your person and your fire. So yeah, you'll be doing a lot of assessment in terms of where you are putting your energy and how you want to divide your time. And it might be like, what's the expression? When you want to bus, you can wait for like an hour or two and then they all come at once. So you might be feeling like that in August. It might be that suddenly everything aligns and clicks into place in terms of where you live and what your job is and work or work opportunities, and then romantic opportunities or something like that. It feels like everything happens all at once. So you'll need to brace yourself or use your fiery strength, but also tame how you handle things. So you might be working on that as well, taming yourself in terms of how you come across or how you say things, or how you receive things, like your reaction to things. That's something I feel that you're working on in August, getting better and better at that. And from the Hidden Worlds Oracle, we've got number 27. So 2 is about decisions. Also, with this 2 of Cups, I feel like that very well could be a soulmate that you meet in August. And think about some long-term possibilities and plans. So if there is some kind of contract you are looking at, I've just noticed it could be extremely fortuitous, but it could also be short-term, or there might be something about it that's this is a British expression, dodgy. There might be something in the contract that's not favourable for you. So take a really good look and see what you can negotiate if that is the case, or if it's like a house deeds to a house, then look at the small print, make sure the Binzer list is really clear, or the person that you get to do the Binzer is bona fide and they know what they're looking for, and so that you don't have any nasty surprises like, I don't know, wood rot or plumbing something. So yeah, make sure everything's above board and good, and that you can, if there is things like that, that you can negotiate that in the price if you're buying a house. And if you are, congratulations. So, and number 7 is I feel divine encouragement that you are on the right path and things are unfolding for you in divine timing. With the Wheel of Fortune, celebration, peak, transcendent moment, full moon temple. So Aries, tune in with the moon cycle and do some kind of offering or blessing or acknowledgement to the full moon, and look back on how far you've come and where you're at now and what you've achieved, and give yourself a pat on the back. I feel like this, with the moon being reflected in the temple, it also speaks to what I was saying with the strength there, of you tempering yourself in terms of your reactions to things. So the moon is known as like the shadow side because it's the shadow side to the sun. It's the sun's reflection. And so I feel like the full moon temple is like, I'll show you that again, it's like caged in the temple. So I feel like it's speaking to how you have learnt to put a lid on or restrict in some way your responses to things, so that you can take your time to articulate them in a way that they're going to be received better, so that you get the outcome that you deserve without your like being over emotional or hot-headed, without those things getting in the way. So I feel like you've done a lot of work on tempering that and being consciously aware of that when it comes up. So well done, Aries, good job. I'm working on that one too. So Well done. Oh gosh. So an heart oracle. Your heart, the message from your heart, Aries, is it wants you to focus on the balance of giving and receiving. And you are a very generous soul, and it may often be that because you are so generous, you maybe overgive, or that you only give at certain times when you have the capacity, and then other times you are very closed off and in your own space, and that's absolutely okay. But being aware of when those things are happening for you, what feels right for you, and be aware that it's just as important to receive as well. And when you're open to receiving is when you do receive. So if you feel like you're not receiving enough, or that things aren't coming towards you, you can do some breathing meditations of breathing in to receive and then breathing out thanks, or something like that. You could try that. The color blue may be significant for you. There's also green, purple or lilac, and yellow here as well, golden yellow. But blue might be significant in terms of giving, what you're giving. So you might see something blue, like blue flowers, a blue dress, a blue shirt. Might be someone you meet that has a blue shirt. Anyway, let me know in the comments if any of that resonates. And number 6, so yeah, again, divine spiritual guidance is here for you. And tune in with yourself. Make sure you are pampering yourself and taking good care of yourself. And to do with giving, receiving, make sure you're receiving enough love and care from yourself, and that you take time out to pamper yourself and be with yourself and rest up and feel good, and balance that out with all these other magical things that are going on in your life. Okay, one more. I'm going to give you a animal spirit card for the month of August. Ooh, crocodile. Crocodiles are land, earth, and water, so like in control of their emotions. So that seems to be a running theme here. They're in control, observant, very observant, and they strike when they've really assessed everything that's going on and every probability for outcome, and only then will they pounce on their prey. So you may find some good advice from how crocodiles live. You can look that up. But yeah, they're completely at home in water, in their emotions, and they're completely at home on dry land as well. And they have strong armor, so you may feel self-protective this month as well. But have a wonderful month of August, and please like the video if you haven't already, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next month. Mwah!